Welcome back. It's us again, making cocktails, which is what we like to do.
And if you wake up and say, bloody hell, that was a big night, what are you going to make?
A Bloody Mary.
Bloody Mary. Okay, this is a staple for me.
Yeah, it's great.
Whether it's a big night or not.
One of the best cocktails out there.
Now, this is the first thing that we're going to make on our show that isn't 100% vegan.
Okay.
Okay, so we are using a product that does have some anchovy in it. Okay, so it is pescatarian, but not vegan.
There's a lot here. Like I'm looking at this going, this looks complicated because in the past we've done 30 cocktails. This one looks like there's a bit more to it.
There's a little bit more to it. Most of it is garnishes because that's what makes a Bloody Mary. But next time you look at the price list when you go to a cocktail bar, understand that there's a process, appreciate and give the bartender some love.
Yeah.
Okay, so with this one, we've got shakers here, but you don't need a shaker.
Okay.
Okay. Even if you don't have shakers at home for shaken cocktails, you can use anything that you have handy, like jars, whatever it is. You don't need to go out and buy fancy equipment. But for this one, we're just going to use it just for the ease and the process. Now, oh, that one's mine. Oh, this mine's metal.
This is mine. Metal AF.
Okay, so we're going to use vodka. Any vodka will do. It doesn't have to be a particularly fancy vodka. There's enough flavor in here that you really just want the vodka in there for the kick. Now, with a Bloody Mary, you can use different types of alcohol.
Wow.
So, vodka is a Bloody Mary, but if you use tequila,
Oh, really?
Bloody Maria.
Oh, can I make a Bloody Maria? You make a Bloody Mary, I'll make a Bloody Maria.
Okay.
Okay, let's do
All
that.
right, go fish out some.
I'll go find it.
It's in the cupboard.
Okay.
If you, oh, that's a bit crazy.
That was loud.
If you're using gin, it's not bloody at all. It's a red snapper.
Oh, really?
A red snapper
I
is
was going to
using
say
gin.
a bloody Janelle.
Jean? No, okay, so right, back to our Bloody Mary. Vodka, tomato juice, okay? Worcestershire sauce, celery salt, Tabasco. We're going to use some olives and some pickles in there. Now, the reason that I'm splitting it up is because you are more sensitive to pickles.
Yep, so if you're low FODMAP, you probably want to steer clear of the pickles. You can probably get away with some olives.
If you're a super sensitive low FODMAPper, just stay away from this whole cocktail.
Yeah.
Okay. Ice, lemon, but let's just go through it, I think.
Okay, let's
It'll be
do
a little bit easier.
All right, teach me how it's done, and that's a great way to teach you guys how it's done. So,
All right, so
A
you're
jigger?
going to need a jigger.
All right.
We want to pop a little bit of ice in our shaker.
Okay.
You can build this in a large glass if you wish.
sure. How much ice?
Just dump it all in.
All right.
We're using a highball glass, so I was going to need quite a lot of liquid in there.
Okay, and I'm doing tequila for fun.
Yeah,
Because
so
I can.
I'm going to do a double shot,
Yep.
so 60 ml.
You're the tequila girl, so you're probably going to prefer what I make, but that's fine.
It's okay, I can drink your drink.
You can drink my drink. We can swap at the end.
Okay, so we've got that in.
Uh-huh.
Next, we're going to use our Worcestershire.
Sure.
So we're going to do 4 to 6 good splashes of it.
Now I'm going to do a call out here. If anybody knows of a Worcestershire sauce that does not have onion and garlic that is low FODMAP, please let us know in the comments below because we've been trying to find one and it's really difficult.
So 4 to 6 dashes
Oh, okay.
of Worcestershire. Now the rules are pretty lax.
So it's to taste.
With these, it is to taste. And not only that, you can just make it your own way.
Okay.
Okay.
So if you like it spicier, you can
Yeah,
put
I like it
put a bit
spicy,
more.
so I'm going to put about 8 dashes of this.
Yep.
So that's the Tabasco.
Okay. 1, 2,
Sorry, let's just get these out
8
of the way
dashes
while we're doing
All
it.
right. Spice it up.
Yeah, for sure.
Spice of life.
Celery salt. Okay. 1 good of that. Is that
A shake, a gunk. A gunk is an official measurement.
Oh, for sure. I'm going to move all of these out the way because I'm going to get confused with how many
Okay.
ingredients there are. Now we're going to use a little bit of brine. So I'm going to use the pickle juice, but you're going to use the olive brine.
Yeah, I will.
So
Absolutely.
let's
And
just put 15
I
of that
prepared
in.
some a bit earlier, so
Okay. That is just straight out of the jar.
it was out of the jar. Yep. And I should do some lemon. So I need to squeeze us some lemon, is that right?
Yep, so the juice of half a lemon. So
Okay.
if you want to do yours, tip it in, and then I'll pop mine in.
So it's what, 30 ml each, or how does
It's
that
about
work?
30, but it is, I mean, generally
Oh,
just
just
the
half.
juice of half a lemon.
Okay, so there's my half.
If it's not a very juicy lemon, go more.
All right.
Tomato.
So how much tomato?
Well, it depends how large your glass is.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to suggest around 90 to 120 mil.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
So do you,
So-
you actually measure this? You don't
Well-
just chuck it in?
You can just chuck it in. If you are building it in a glass, because we're doing it in a shaker, we'll probably want to measure a little bit because you might get a bit heavy-handed and then dilute your drink. Or
Okay.
Also, I'm going to do the 90 mil. Okay. Sorry, it's a little bit messy. It's a bit crazy in
It is
here.
a bit messy. And I will do 90 ml as well. Oh, that was a lot more than 30. So I'll do a bit less on
Just throw some around the kitchen while you're at it. It works
If you can
really
do this
well.
neater than we can, you're winning. All right.
Okay, a twist of salt and a twist of pepper. A good twist of pepper.
All right.
Yeah. All right, now, as I said before, we're not shaking this. We're just going to give it what we call a tumble.
All right.
Okay.
What does that
But
mean?
if you do have, let's say, a mixing glass at home, you can just give it a really good stir in there. Or you can just build this in the glass. The reason that I like to give it a tumble is because I do like to actually dilute it just a little bit, but I don't want it shaken. I don't want all the broken up bits from the ice in there.
Sure. So what's a tumble?
I'm just going to basically give it a tumble.
It's a tumble off. The most boring steak I've ever. All right.
Okay. Now, the purists out there would probably say to strain it into the glass over fresh ice. I don't really care for that.
Okay.
Don't really care. It's a waste of ice.
If you're
So-
at home, don't bother.
Whoop, a little bit left over. Ooh, you did well.
Ooh.
So, we need to get a little skewer.
A little stick.
And, a bit of creative license on here.
All right.
But
You go,
I do
I'll copy.
love, oh, the pressure. I definitely want to get myself some green olives on there. So I might do 2. Sorry, the cat's doing something crazy over there and it just caught my attention. I think she's chasing her own tail.
So I'm not going to do, shall I do
You can garnish it up. I'll eat your pickle.
It's meant to be like a kebab.
Sure.
Does it just sit in like that? And then some of this?
So give that a bit of a squeeze, get the juice in there.
Oh,
Going to balance
I'm
that.
ruining life. Oh, oh.
You haven't ruined life.
What's happening? Here we go.
Just the parsley.
Where's the parsley?
Now, celery is the classic, what everyone sees on top of the Bloody Mary. But we've chosen parsley today because A1, it's in our cupboard.
A1.
A1.
I think they're the same thing. A/1, whichever preference you have.
Let me start that again. So most people use celery, but we don't have any. It's just something beautiful and fresh. Parsley is also a very fresh condiment.
I'm making a parsley garden.
A crack of pepper on the top.
Sure. Thank you.
Okay. And
A straw?
a straw. I have got you your steel one. I have a pip stuck to mine.
Mine has spilt over the edge, but it's okay. I love this drink so much. So if you want the classic pick-me-up drink, the classic morning after drink, Bloody Mary, Bloody Maria, way to go. These are one of our favorites. Simple but complex all at the same time. So spicy. Cheers to you guys. Enjoy.
Bye.
Bye.
Who I am or who I've been as well as who I'm becoming. For the butterflies not ashamed of any
That's
type of
so
cocoon he's hung
beautiful.
in. On this freeze to recollect the days of inch fold,
you.
tiny legs, steady glad to claim.
Oh,
Once
you.
the sense finally changing. Full weight, see the what from more high because it makes it
Is that what I should do?
Maybe.
make a toast to the ground in the sky. For what is one without the other? The truth without a lie. And what follows in my confession, steps forward in my regressions, condemnations and redemption. Ultimately self-acceptance. I will tell you everything I am as well as everything I'm not. Do my best to explain the contents of my Pandora's box.